more because I don't know if I was being totally fair to Candy and in her favor. And given that I'm blocked now, I couldn't exactly communicate that to her. But I thought my expectation was we were talking every day. There's a palpable tension that sort of builds when you're building a rapport with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was going to manifest itself in something where I could really feel some desire and affection for the things that I was doing. And I thought that I would be able to see that. I thought there would be a lot more connectedness. And what I felt during the trip was that I thought she was trying to create some distance between us. And I'm not accustomed to that, especially when I I thought I was acting pretty intentionally, and I thought I was investing in this, and so I thought that she might not be into me, the man. I thought she might be into the value, and I was concerned about that. In the back of my head was the record playing of the mailman and the security guy, what they did, and is this about my profession or um, is this about me? And I'm kind of guarded against that, and so. Uh, I got on the phone with her and said, I wanted to bring parity back to the situation, and I said, why don't we start from a place of friendship?
Now, I know y'all who watched this episode remember this female. This female literally rejected a guy because he was a mailman. Wait, hold up. Y'all hear that? Hey, we back with another reaction. But yeah, she rejected a guy for the simple reason because he was a mailman. And she went and chose the lawyer. I think that lawyer should have known in that moment what type of female she was. If a female just blankly reject a guy because of his profession like that, you never know what that mailman could have been. He possibly could have been leaving and going straight into his business that he started. He just didn't want to share that. You feel what I'm saying? But this shows you what type of woman this is. And now he's seeing this. And I said when I did the reaction to them, I said, you know what? I want to see the follow-up. And here's the follow-up. Guys, reject women like this, man. But yeah, put your cash up in the comments. Y'all know how I do, man. But hey, let's try to get this video 1,000 likes, bro. Every video, let's try to get 1,000 likes so we can push the video in the algorithm. But hey, let's get to the video, fam.
And try to build off that because I want you to be with somebody that you don't just like the value, you like the person himself. I want you to be head over heels for whoever you're talking to. And I know Candy's got some DMs now because I said she is this unbelievable combination of pretty, sexy, and cute all at the same time. I don't know how she pulls that off, but she really does. So she knows it. So, but I thought it might be better. Maybe I'm moving ahead too full steam, and maybe I should take a step back,
Okay.
manage my expectations, and start from a place of friendship, and then go forward from there.
Okay. So the trip was great.
Bro, I'm going to tell y'all this, and any woman can attest to this. If a woman wants you, my boy, it would be hard for her to not keep her hands off of you. You feel what I'm saying? So you gonna know when a woman wants you. If she's distant and all of that, bro, she don't want you for real. That's just that. We're gonna keep it going. And I feel like my boy's showing too much interest. He gotta scale it back a little bit. He doing a little bit too much to where she ain't even got room to come. You feel me?
But you felt like she wasn't all into you as a person?
That essentially, yeah. I
Okay.
didn't feel like I'm very big on needing to feel desired. I didn't really feel that. I mean, I get around Candy and I'm like, man, I want to be as close to you as possible at all times as possible. She has that energy that sort of brings you in, and I
Okay.
got lulled into that. Now you see the face, I got lulled into that, and so and I was hoping that would be reciprocated to some degree. I've certainly in my past I've had things move pretty quickly. If anybody's done online dating knows, you're talking for like a week, and then by the time you meet, it's like, wow, you feel sparks. And
Like
I
you feel
really
like you
wanted
already
to,
know each other.
exactly. And I
Okay.
wanted to feel sparks, and I know I felt the sparks, but I didn't know that if she was feeling the sparks. So I said, okay, let me cool down here
Step
a bit.
back.
Why don't we start from a place of friendship and go from there?
Okay. Candy, let's hear from you.
Um, Well, first, I think the planning was amazing. The things that he planned for us to do were definitely spot on with the things that I enjoy and my interests. So I definitely appreciate that. But like you said, I do feel, things were probably moving at our paces were different.
Okay.
For me, I've been in a long-term relationship. I've been hurt before. I am very conscious and aware um, of things that are important. And for me, if I want to be serious with somebody, I don't move at a pace that's fast. I do believe friendship should come first. Friendship is the foundation. So for me, it was
This how women talk when they not interested. You feel what I'm saying? They talk, yeah, I feel like friendship, we just should take it slow. Women don't want to take it slow with a man they like. I'm sorry, they just don't. They really don't. I'm telling you, women gonna let you know if they want you. You can be like, I'll marry you today. Okay. But obviously don't do that. But that's how women are. You feel me? I'm not gonna go in too crazy. I'm gonna try to calm it down. But I don't know this lady, but I know this. She not into him. And guys, I want y'all to understand these signs too. Don't be wasting y'all time, bro. Tomorrow, let's step it back and take it friendship. Man, no. Cause she gonna replace you as soon as she find that guy she want. I'm telling you, bro. Cause she don't want you.
let's build a friendship, let's get to know one another, and then let's see where we can go from there. So I do feel like we probably were different as far as Jason kind of jumping in. I don't feel like I jumped in with him when it
Hmm.
comes to that, but that didn't mean that I maybe wouldn't have gotten there eventually. So I do feel like, us establishing let's be friends first was the right direction to go in.
Okay. But is he, like he stated, he feel like you were more so interested in what he can bring than him himself? Is there truth to that?
Not at all. Not at all. First, I didn't ask to come and be flown out. That was something that was offered to me.
But she accepted. You accepted it. You ain't asked for it. He was doing a kind gesture. You accepted it. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't asked for it, but see, that's ungrateful. He should have left that girl. I'm like, you know what? Hey,
I
man.
did offer to drive, but ultimately, that was something that was offered to me. So it was never, and it's never been in any of my situations about what somebody can give to me. Again, the question was asked, am I high maintenance, materialistic, however you want to phrase it? And I said no, and I meant that. So in getting to know somebody, there are certain expectations that I don't have. But I do appreciate the things that Jason did as far as dinner and us going out and things like that. It's most appreciated. But it's not something that I necessarily expected. So I'm here to get to know somebody for who they are, not for what I feel like I can get out of the situation as far as materialistic, financially, money, that type of thing. That's not who I am. So
Okay. So I know you said, when you're getting to
Wait, Arlette. Let me say this. That's gaslighting at its finest. The fact that she said she offered to drive. Now, let's say she offered to drive, and he would have said, "All right, yeah, just drive down here." He would have had an earful because it would have been so. You ain't even offer me a flight or anything like that. It would have turned around on him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because a lot of females they'll say certain things just to get a response from you. You feel what I'm saying? So these are things that like I see right now. She trying to gaslight Buddy, man, for real, and I don't like it. You feel me? I don't rock with it. Buddy need to leave her where she at.
know someone, building a friendship is like the main thing first. So before you went out there on this trip, was that something that was discussed between the two of you? Like, hey, this is just simply us being friends. We're not going to try to even do this with a romantic route. Like, was that a discussion, or was that something you thought he just knew?
That's a great question. As much as we spoke, I don't know that we established that verbatim.
Okay.
For me, it was understood. That's how I felt. Um, and that's not to say that we couldn't have risen to other levels, but initially, that's how I would be with anybody. So maybe,
That's
we
cap.
maybe should have had a conversation more so about that at the beginning, and maybe Jason wouldn't feel the way that he felt, but yeah, we are where we are.
Okay. So when you guys were having like these conversations, talking to each other, prior to you coming out there, even when you guys went on your first date, all that stuff, was it like on a friendly vibe, or were you guys flirting? Like, how was it? To where now you guys are both like, oh, we're on two different paths. We didn't know, like, we weren't seeing eye to eye on where this was going.
Oh, I'm flirting.
Okay.
Yeah, we know you are.
Yes.
Okay, you're flirting, but she
I'm
giving it
flirting.
back, or it was always just you?
Candy's so sweet that maybe sometimes it's hard to distinguish between what she's giving off as friendship vibes and what is coming off as flirty vibes. But and I
Okay.
think our own brains want to interpret it the way we want to perceive it,
Yep.
Mm,
and the way we hope that it's being perceived. So, I think actually I'm being a little facetious. I think it was a healthy combination of both. It's exactly the type of communication I think you want when you're really getting to know somebody. It's this combination of we're getting to know each other, we're learning about each other, there's flirtation there. And so that was my perception of our communication.
okay. So what led to you being blocked? You mentioned
I
you're
did not
blocked
block
now.
you. I
Girl,
did not block you.
I can show you my text message right now because I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that I was blocked on WhatsApp, text messages, and I was removed from the group chat. Now, I actually respected that level of pettiness because I was like, that is funny. That is funny. I saw Candy has removed you from the group chat. I was like,
Oh,
I,
Oh,
Golly, why
I
she
respect that
blocked
level of
him?
pettiness.
Candy,
And
what happened? How did we get to this?
so from the conversation that we had,
Uh-huh.
we were discussing a group trip. And from what Jason shared with me, I felt as if he would not be interested in being in the group trip. So there's no need to be a
Okay.
part of the group chat, which is what we talk about. So that is why he was removed. But I don't have an issue with you. You're not blocked. You can text me right now.
So you blocked him because he didn't want to go on a group trip. Why was you? That's crazy to me. You know what it is? Two and two together. Free vacation. She got mad because she knew that if he ain't go, who gonna pay? Bruh, see, you see how I be just putting two in my head, bruh. Like, that's why she was upset. So she gonna block him because she like, if you don't go on this group trip, you ain't gonna pay for me. Bruh, she slight evil. You feel me?
You're not blocked.
all right.
So you said you texted her, "Are you mad at me?"
Maybe I'm telling tales out of school. I won't go too far into what I into how I ascertained whether or not I was blocked or not. It did appear from my perception that I was blocked across multiple platforms, but I maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe something happened. You know how these phones be sometimes, or
I
how
don't
the
know. My
network
phone always works.
is. Oh,
So
well, I
you
see you trying to start
y'all
something.
gotta tell me because my phone always works.
Facts.
So did you not get a reply when you sent a text? Is that what happened?
I got the little exclamation mark like it won't go through. And then you guys reached out about doing this, and I wanted to kind of clear the air with her, so I tried to send a message on Instagram, and that didn't go through. So I was like, okay, but maybe multiple platforms went down at the same time immediately
Hmm.
following that conversation.
Candy, let me
Who's
find
to
out. Let me
say?
find out you just unblocked him because of this. Is that what happened?
Oh, we. Oh, God.
Is
I
that
feel
what
like I'm gonna
happened,
get in
Candy?
trouble when this call ends.
Because we're trying to know. He said he was blocked. He sent you a few messages that didn't go through. Did you just recently unblock him?
No, you're not blocked. I don't know if it's your service. I don't know, but you're not blocked. I don't
Okay.
have a
So, what was the
reason.
last conversation you guys had then?
That conversation I described the day after he left, where I had indicated that maybe we should start from a place of friendship, um,
Okay.
and uh, we left it at that. And I feel like during that conversation, I did not give her a fair hearing. And I thought that was why perhaps there was the reaction there was the day before, because she actually caught me off guard during that conversation. Candy cut me off if you don't want me to talk about any of this, but she she had indicated, so are you making the decision for us? And I actually, that gave me pause because I had to think about it, and I was just really, you know, I can be quite decisive, and I don't want to make the decision for two people, but I don't know any other way other than to express how I feel, and then if how I feel is going to lead to uh, an incongruity between how we think we should go forward, then I suppose it's me making the decision. But I was kind of at a loss, and actually reflected on that in the days following that, and I was like, maybe I'm not, maybe we're just different. Maybe I didn't take the time to get to know her enough in this particular way to truly understand where she was coming from, and I said during the show, I look inward first, and I really do. And so I started thinking, damn, what did I jump the gun here a little bit? So I do apologize to Candy to the extent that I did for that, and to the extent that she did block me. Not saying you did. I would say that would be a reasonable reaction, especially if you know your perception of how things went was different from mine from that conversation. So I appreciate the fact that I'm unblocked or never was, depending on how we look at it. And yes, internet, I know I'm talking too much.
You're fine, Jason. Okay. So, I mean, okay, you guys decided, well, or Jason, you said, we're going to be friends, and that was it? Never again spoke again after that?
Correct.
But why? If you're going
I
to be.
feel like Buddy just it's crazy, bro. Like this makes you realize like what do women really want? Cause Buddy fit, he been in the gym, he tall, got a successful career, the nigga nice, nigga gloating over her, he wants her. She don't want that nigga. Like, what do you want? What type of dude do you want? Like this right here makes you think like, God, Lee. But this shows me I don't feel like females like nice niggas. I feel like you gotta have a little edge to you. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's just a little bit too nice. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. I don't see why no female wouldn't want a nice dude. You feel me? But yeah, son, I guess this shows you. You know what the Bible says? Don't throw your pearls before swine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just that. Don't throw your pearls before swine, guys.
Friends, shouldn't the conversation continue?
Well, that's what I thought, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, let's hear from Candy. Candy, let's hear from you.
Um, so initially I felt that we had a good time throughout the weekend and I could understand that we were moving at different paces.
Hmm.
I do feel, and it's something that I brought up to Jason, I'm very transparent. I felt as if the fact that he brought me out, had a good time, the fact that I did not engage in certain activities, that he decided, okay, let's just be friends. So,
Okay.
that that was something for me. I am not that type of girl. And he shared with me that he felt as if one of his concerns was that I was too wholesome. Um, to each his own. That's how you feel. But I am a woman of standard, and um, I make decisions that are best for me. And so in the conversation that we had, I expressed that. And ultimately, that's why I initially felt that's why he said what he said and made the decision that he made for us. The conversation wasn't necessarily about how I feel. It was, I've thought about this, and this is what it is. So yeah,
I woke
that's kind
up, Buddy was trying to crush. Now, that could make sense. Um, I'm not finna sit up here and say just because he flew her out and paid for all of this, she's obligated to give him the box because she ain't. You feel what I'm saying? But now I'm starting to think, well, was he trying too hard to get the box? Because sometimes I know a lot of you goofies, y'all be trying so hard. You feel what I'm saying? To get the box, and what that's gonna do is push the female away. The female, if she gonna give you the box, she gonna give it to you. Just be cool. Just be yourself. A lot of times the niggas who ain't even trying at all, just sit back, not even worrying about it. Them the niggas that get it. You feel me? But them niggas that got experience doing it. I'm sorry for saying nigga all the time. But but I personally don't feel like nigga is a derogatory word. Like if y'all know I don't use profanity, but I feel like I heard Jay-Z say something that I agree with. I feel like we took the power out of the word nigga. That's why I use it. You feel me? Like I just like using it. Now, I don't, like I say, I don't look at it as a derogatory word. So, but like I said, I feel like niggas, I feel like some of y'all be doing too much and y'all push it away. And I can kind of see him being that. So, but at the same time, I just feel like she put a bad taste in my mouth when she rejected Duke for his profession alone. So this shows me what type of woman she is. So I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. And y'all you feel me? Y'all run them comments up. Let's have a conversation in the comments about this situation. And hey, see you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.